Hello everyone, my name is Jay and welcome back to Trinity Island. Now yesterday we found the this kind of weird looking dungeon with the end portal in it conveniently placed in the middle of nowhere. And what we need to do now is basically fill it up so we can go to the end. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna need Enderman, and then we're going to need to turn the ender pearls that they drop or can drop into eye of enders, which we then use to put into the slots of the portal, which we can then use to travel to the end. And then we can move straight on to the next boss, which is the ender dragon, if you're not familiar with that. I just need to remember where the house is now. I think it's this way. I think it's this way, yeah. Pretty sure. Where is the water temple actually? Can't see that either. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. I think it's this way, yeah. So, yeah, the next boss is the Ender Dragon. Now, the Ender Dragon isn't that difficult to take out if you know what you're doing, if you're obviously geared for it. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. Hope so. Yeah. So the Ender Dragon isn't that hard if you're geared for it, and obviously you know what you're doing, because you can't just try and kill the Ender Dragon in the fight. You need to take out the regen pillars, and then it makes your life so much easier. And the fact that we have infinity as well on our bow. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. This is embarrassing. Jesus. So yeah, the fact that we have infinity on our bow, the last whisper, which I appropriately named, it's gonna make life a lot easier. I don't need to worry about arrows. I don't need to worry about or really anything really. I mean, I've got pretty decent armor. I've obviously will need to make some more strength potions and a couple regen potions, maybe a couple more golden apples. Although I'm not gonna need too many if I have some, what do you call it? If I have some regen pots too. I'm honestly lost. Huh. Oh, it's this way. Derp. Yeah, I was trying to go completely the wrong way. It's this way. My house is this way over here. The chunks haven't loaded yet, but I know where we're going now. That's the War Temple where we defeated the Elder Guardian in, or the Elder Guardians, and yeah, I was going completely the wrong way. So yeah, we're gonna need to make some strength pots and obviously kill a bunch of Endermen. Now I can go looking for them in caves and stuff, but I think I'm gonna try. I haven't ever done this before, but I think I'm gonna try and make a mob spawner. Or just like somewhere for mobs to spawn, because if you've ever played Skyblock, you know that you know what I'm talking about. You make an area on the world for mobs to spawn into, let them pile up and then collect their loot. Is this my island over here? It is indeed. Look at that in the distance. We're coming home, baby. It's been a while actually. It felt like it's been a while because I had to go the wrong way, but we made it back. Look at our beautiful island. It actually looks pretty cozy. We could definitely live here for a decent amount of time. There's no rush, We could keep this series going forever. No, no. That's not gonna happen. I don't want that to happen. I want to get this done, and I want to get it done in a controlled fashion. So I don't really want to take my sweet ass time with it. I want to get it done fairly quickly. And I think we are ready to move on to the next phase of the mission at hand, which is to defeat all the bosses. I'm just gonna kill some of these guys really quick. No idea why. Kind of wasting time. So what I need to do is make a mob spawner, or just basically somewhere for the mobs to spawn. And for that, I'm going to need a lot more cobblestone, it seems. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I haven't got any stone, no. Alright, so we're gonna need a lot more stuff. I'm gonna put all this stuff away. Just get away. Get in there. We got 8 blocks. We need one more for a for a notch apple, which we can do that right now, actually. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, we need one more. Let's make a block. And we don't have another apple. Oh, we do indeed. Alright, we're gonna have one notch apple coming right up. Booyah. Overpowered, baby. And we can even make one more to finish it off. So we're gonna have 3 regular, no, we don't want that. 3 regular apples and a notch apple. There you go. Alright, there we go, we're good for that. Just keep them on me, everything else seems good. Where's the pickaxe again? Oh, I have it on me. Oakley dokley. Let's put these away as well. Get my torches out. And let's go mining, guys. It's been a while since we've done that. I'm actually only trying to get cobblestone, so I'm just gonna go and you know, collect some of that stuff. I don't know if a fortune pick gives you more cobblestone. I wouldn't imagine so because it's a block, not an ore, so I don't think that's correct. But it doesn't matter, we're just gonna go exploring a little bit, try and get some cobblestone. So we're actually a little bit behind on where I wanted to get started, so a little bit of a drawback. I'm just gonna collect as much of it as I can. Realistically, I'd want at least 3 stacks, and at the moment we have 2, or maybe 4, just to be safe. Yeah, I'm gonna say 4. We're gonna want 4 stacks. I'm just gonna grab all this stuff here. I'm gonna collect it all so we can even this out. I have some weird little walkway going on. Just flatten it out, flatten it out. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna need a lot because we need to make it pretty wide, and I think it's at least 4 blocks high so that Enderman can spawn in there, because obviously Enderman aren't the only things that go into spawn in there, because you know that's just not the way the game works. You know, you can't, you know, determine what mob will spawn in there. You know, you just have to pray, I guess, because mobs will spawn in any dark area, and an Enderman will spawn amongst them if there's enough room for them to. So obviously spiders and skeletons and zombies and creepers, you don't need to be as high as an Enderman, because obviously... Alright, we got 2 stacks, we're good. Doesn't take long. We can at least get started then. So I don't know how big I want it. I don't need it insanely wide, but I think I just need to get the height in check so that they can actually spawn in there, and it needs to be dark too. So I'm gonna try and bring it off an area of the island that isn't well lit up. So I guess, you know, the far side of the island. The far side of the island. Well, we actually have a decent amount. Alright, let's do it. Let's get some of this out. Alright, yeah. So the far side of the island is over there. I know it's a bit of a stretch, running around everywhere to do all this, but I think we'll be alright. Let me get rid of some of the torches here as well, just because I can. Alright. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna go 1, 2, 4. I'm gonna go 6, and then start it off from here. So I want it to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide either side, counting the main block. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like we're in a damn cheerleading class, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be 8 by 10. I think this will be big enough. Let's just join it up, and then we've got to fill it in. So now you know why we're going to need a lot of cobblestone. And of course we're going to need to make it 4 blocks wide, and then fill up the sides and fill up the roof as well. So I probably don't even have enough. I haven't even made it that big as well. I could have made it bigger than this. Basically, all you do by making it bigger is just like having more room for more mobs to spawn, which equals, you know, more chances of you spawning in Enderman that you want, or that we want rather, because we want those ender pearls. Like I said, I could probably go around in caves trying to kill them. I mean, I killed two. Well, no, I've killed more than two. I think I killed three, but like I said, they don't always drop an ender pearl every time. It is a very high percentage drop, but I guess I just got unlucky one time and they didn't drop one, so we did manage to get two like that, but I feel like this may be a more efficient way to do it. And I don't think I'm gonna like keep this in the recording, you know. I'm gonna set this up obviously, and we're gonna see what we get. And but if we don't get anything for a while, I'm obviously not gonna bore you guys with sitting through this tedious grinding phase, because this is one of those phases of the series, just like the Wither Skulls are gonna be, where it's pretty time consuming and it's gonna get pretty boring quickly, especially for me as well. So if it's getting boring for me just trying to grind out getting the materials that we need, then I'm sure you guys are gonna be equally as bored of it. Plus, you don't like stuff like that doesn't need to be included in, you know. And I always mention when I do stuff like that anyway. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more cobblestone actually. God damn it. Alright, so we want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna put it on the sides. Okay, this is probably a really inefficient way of doing everything, but not to worry. I was gonna mark up the borders. Do do. So yeah, this episode is pretty much just me prepping, you know, the next boss fight, because like I said, it's gonna be a little bit grindy, and if it takes too long, then I'm not going to include all of the stuff in. And once we're done with the Elder Dragon, because the amount of XP we're gonna get from it, we can pretty much gear ourselves up for the third and final boss, which is, you know, arguably the hardest boss. But especially so since we're doing it solo, I think the Wither Skull, the Wither boss rather, is gonna be pretty hard because we're dealing with it on our own. If you know, if I had people on the series, it may not be so bad, but we don't. So it's gonna be a pretty hard solo boss. I think that the Ender Dragon's gonna be decently hard, but I don't think it's gonna be anywhere near the level of the Wither Skull. Because if you remember, the Wither boss was added in after the Ender Dragon, and they probably, you know, wanted to make it harder and all of that jazz. Alright, so yeah, we are definitely gonna need some more cobblestone. You know, we go get some more while we're recording. You know, there's not much else to do. I guess I can kill some cows. I guess I can mate some cows. But you know, it's getting to the point where I don't really need to, you know, show that necessarily, because we have a shitload. Not something that I need to keep showing off, really, if you want to call it that. I will, however, if I can find where my axe went, chop down some of those trees so we can get some more apples, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna have enough golden apples ever. You know, I'm always gonna want more. It's looking pretty cool over there, you know. Work in progress and whatnot. Hopefully we get at least an apple. Although I have a notch apple and 3 golden apples, but if I can just have one more, maybe that'll be okay. I don't think I'm probably gonna use them all ever, but and the notch apple's only gonna be used in an extreme emergency. Although, truth be told, I don't actually know if I can judge when a extreme emergency may occur. Maybe I'm really low on health. That's the extreme emergency. Who knows? Alright, we'll give this a second, let it drop. Let's try and speed it up a little bit. Getting some saplings, that's always good. I've got way too many saplings than I need. I've got way too much wood too, so we don't need to worry about wood. I'm just looking for an apple. Come on. Give me your deliciousness. Give me your delicious fruit. I know you're hiding it. I wish they would like, I don't know, it's just me. Maybe they should update like the textures of the leaves to actually show apples inside the leaves so that because as it stands, the apples just appear out of nowhere. It's like, oh, there was a secret apple inside. All right, well, I don't think that may. If that's gonna drop, it's gonna drop. It's whatever. We can always get more. It's a shame you can't plant them. I think that would be a thing you could do, planting trees. I think a easier way to get cobblestone is for me just to go down into the strip mine because you get a bunch just doing that. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Get some more cobblestone. I want to at least get this spawner finished before the end of this episode, so we can at least test it out. Oh, I got some gold in here. Nice. We just go down any one. It doesn't matter. As long as I don't go down one that's got lava, then I'll be good. Let's grab this. I'm using the diamond pick just because it's a lot faster. Good that efficiency, and it's a diamond pick. Should probably get my torches out just because it's gonna get pretty dark. For you guys to see. I've noticed a couple episodes my audio has been lower than normal. I don't actually know what that is. I couldn't tell you. I don't do anything different between episodes. My audio gain is the same throughout, and I talk relatively at the same tone or the same volume every time. I don't talk louder in some videos than I do in others because then my voice would peak, although sometimes it peaks anyway. But I think that's down to the actual mic itself. It's not a dedicated microphone, like it's a headset microphone, so sometimes there'll be peaking issues with that. If you don't know what peak means, it means the volume goes above like a certain threshold and it becomes really loud. So if you ever got a mic in a recording software and you can see like the levels of it, if you were to scream and it went like red, that means you peaked. So that usually doesn't happen. I don't usually peak. I didn't scream and shout, so I don't think that's the problem. I've almost got another stack. I might as well just mine this out. I might do a bit of strip mining too off camera to get some more diamonds if I can happen to do that, because I would like to do that. I know we don't need any, but I started this strip mine. I feel like I should probably use it just a little bit. I know I said I wasn't using it, not to bore you guys, but I can do stuff like this off camera. I think we've got to a pretty comfortable spot in the series where, most of the gear really isn't an issue. It's just pretty much a grinding phase right now. Actually, I might as well just get another stack. Mining this out without a spade is annoying as hell. The only thing I hate about strip mining like this is the damn gravel. I'm gonna make a spade because I really don't like that. Oh god. I really don't like the gravel. Alright, let's get rid of this shit. Get out of here. How's there gotta be so much damn gravel everywhere? Alright. When I got 3 stacks, then I'll be good to go. I think we'll be alright. Sometimes, I think I've been recording for way longer than I have, and that's why some of the videos have been cut short, because I honestly sometimes I don't pay attention to the time, and I should do. That's my own fault. But when I don't, I completely lose track of how long I've been recording for, and I think to myself that it's been a lot longer than it is. I guess when you're playing the game, it tends to feel like longer because you're constantly talking and, always doing stuff. So you gotta, concentrate on loads of different things at once, and you just kind of feel like you've been doing it for a long time. And one of these days, I will turn this into stairs because I don't know how I've kept my sanity for this long jumping up here like this. I mean, I know it's not so bad like going up and down from the cave because it's so close to the surface, but damn, going down that strip mine is, it's a real grind in itself. I might actually sleep. We haven't done that for a while. There's a new version of Optify, and that's great. Nobody cares. Alright. I figured I'd do that at least once in this. Alright, mobs are already spawning there. That's great. There's actually a shitload of them. And there's an Enderman over there. Well, that's actually pretty encouraging. I haven't even finished it yet, and there's already a ton of mob spawnings. Good job I got this good bow, so I can one-shot everybody. Damn, there's a lot of mobs here. I'm gonna kill the Enderman too. Oh, he's angry. Who's hitting me? I want to kill this guy. What? Wow. Oh, fuck you. Oh, he didn't even drop one. That's bullshit. Why you gotta be so rude? Damn. Right, let me get this finished. So that's actually pretty encouraging. But the Enderman didn't spawn in here. I got a feeling it's not tall enough. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ah, we'll make it one more taller then, just to be safe. I don't think it needs to be this tall, but I'm gonna do it just to be safe because I'd rather not fuck it up. You know, I don't want to be, I don't want to be seen as some sort of noob, but who doesn't know what he's doing. Because I think I'm good at Minecraft. You know, I'm not gonna, brag about it, but I'm gonna brag about it just a little bit because I feel like I, deserve to just a bit. I mean, why should I downplay my abilities if I know that it's not true, right? Because there is a fine line between being cockiness and being honest. I mean, there's nothing particularly cocky about saying you're good at Minecraft. It's not an insanely competitive game. It doesn't get people's blood boiling when you say you're good at Minecraft. So I don't think I need to worry about it. Yeah, I think we have enough cobblestone now. We can get this shit finished. Let's get it done, get it done. I gotta fill everything in, make sure it's really dark. So these guys can start spawning in. They should spawn in the daytime. Doesn't matter because it's gonna be pitch black in here, so they're not gonna be able to tell the difference between whether it's day or night. So there you go. Really trying to get this finished for you guys, just so we can see what we got. Like I said, we got quite a lot of mobs spawning, even though there wasn't any roof or anything on it, and it was already daylight. So I got a good feeling about this. I think I picked a good spot. It's off the edge of the island. It's a nice open area or a nice big space for them to spawn in. And I think they're gonna like it here. I think they're gonna be cozy. Ah, please say I've got enough cobblestone. This is gonna be annoying. I mean, I know I've got some stone in the chest. I could probably just use that. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough. Just finish it off though. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the smooth stone. I'm not using it for anything else. I mean, I could just wreck my house, tear it down and use that cobblestone, but what's the point? That's silly. Alright, where is it? There you go. We'll just use that. Because we're not using that for anything, really. I don't know why I made it, actually. I guess for this very reason, this is its purpose in life, is to be used for a roof. Okay, I dropped a piece. There you go. I don't really honestly care how it looks like. It's gonna spawn monsters, and I don't honestly care. We're not trying to put them up in some grand designs 5-star hotel here. We're just basically breeding them for death. Well, at least the Enderman, and anyway, I don't need anything else. I don't even need bones. I don't need arrows. Creepers never drop anything useful other than XP. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's block this bad boy off. And we'll give it a minute. We'll give it a minute, and then we'll see. I'm gonna flatten this stuff out too. We'll just bring it back a little bit. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we'll give it a minute. We'll go and make some cows bang. We'll do that. Why not? Sounds like something fun. Something fun to do, mate. Alright. I don't even like, yeah, it's got to a point where I don't even need to do this shit anymore. I'm not gonna worry about that piece of wheat. Like, seriously. Could be the least important thing ever. So I do not care. Right, okay. That one wasn't even done. Whatever. Give me that. I need to plant this shit. I know we got more. Hold up. This chicken looks pretty helpless, right? Haha. I don't even need his food. That's how bad it is. I don't even need his food. I don't even need to do what I'm doing. I'm just using it as something to kill some time with, so we can check the spawner. Right, I might as well just plant this stuff. I'm not even going to collect it all because I don't need to. I think we've wasted enough time on this because we've got to go make the cows do it. So don't forget about that. Alright, good job we got these pieces of carpet too. No need to torture my stuff anymore. We're trying to get out of this hellhole. Right, I can probably grab a decent amount of XP from these guys too. Oh yeah, a couple levels. Couple levels. Any more? Any more? It's a pretty inefficient way to get levels, really. Alright, let's go check the spawner, see what we got. Hopefully something good. I think I made it big enough, I hope I have. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, please don't blow up. That'd be really shitty. Shall I just let them out? Come on, get out. Okay, no Enderman. The fuck? Oh, no Enderman. Oh well. Well, at least we know it's working. Yeah, that's also a really inefficient way to get levels. So, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys, with a couple arrows in my head. That's no problem, no problem. So, yeah, we're getting started with the Ender Dragon progression. Just gotta wait to get some Endermen. If it takes too long, then I will cut that out, get the Ender pearls, and then we can get started from there. So, if you enjoyed this episode, guys, a like would be appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.